Is it not? You guys aren't the same way.
it.
Every time you think of Miami, you say the heat is on, and every time I have that song in my head. Well, it might not be in my head much longer, I'm sure, Wilds. Nick, what can the Heat do tonight to force a Game 6 and force me to stop singing the heat is on?
Nothing. The series over. LeBron doesn't lose closeout games. So listen, I'll be very quick here. He's the greatest closeout player in NBA history. He's 38-10, the best winning percentage by far. He's won 16 of his last 17 closeout games. The only time in the last, 7 years he's had an opportunity to close out a series and didn't was an odd Game 6 in round 1 against the Pacers in 2018. So he responded with a 45-point Game 7 to vanquish them. So this series is over. Jimmy Butler, though, Wilds, your old buddy JB, he keeps trying to cash checks that I don't think he's got the sufficient funds for. So if I were a member of the Lakers, I would run a little test here. I would amble on over this morning to Big Face Coffee, and I'd say, Jimmy, here's the deal, man. I need 5 cups. I don't have the requisite $100, but I'll give you $100,000 Monday morning. See you then? See if Jimmy takes that deal. Because I don't think Jimmy's taking that deal. Because he knows by Monday morning he's gonna be back in Miami.
But Nick,
the Lakers gonna be back in LA. What do you call
Nick, that's what you want, though.
No, hold on, Brandon. Just for the record, Jimmy Butler has already answered this. And we don't have, I didn't know you were going to say that because we can pull it up. It says no IOUs right on the whiteboard. No IOUs. I don't care how much you claim you're going to give me. It's $20 a cup, small, medium, large, no IOUs. Go ahead, Brandon.
Okay. Well, no, we want guys to be confident. But in my experience, when guys verbalize guarantees and then get beat, we tend to talk about it. And then if they respond after guaranteeing a Game 4 win with guaranteeing 2 more wins, it's at least noteworthy when it's not going to happen. That's all. Like, I think guys are confident internally. I don't often hear guys be like, it's going to be 2-2 and now it's 3-1. It's going to be 3-2. It's going to be 3-3. No, it's not, Jimmy.
Here's the thing, America. Eric Spoelstra knows what to do. He's been in the video assistant since 1985 or whenever we've seen that black and white photo, obviously, oddly, like it's from the 40s.
I was one in 85.
He knows what to do. We're not going to be like unlock something like, hey, you know what you should do? Rebound. Oh, okay. Eric Spoelstra's like, oh, rebound. Kevin Williams. Okay. But you can turn to the dark arts like Harry Potter. I remember talking to John Sally one time. I was like, he's like talking about Jordan. I was like, how'd you guard Jordan? How did you stop Jordan? He's like, you take away something that they want. And I was like, well, what Jordan wants to score? He's like, yeah, I know he wants to score. It's like, you know what else I would do? Because Jordan liked to look good. He had his shirt tucked in, had his socks just right. So when Jordan would come down to the post, I would untuck his shirt. When Jordan would come down to the post, I would push down his sock. And it would really bother him. I said, ooh, that is an interesting concept. And later on, I had a conversation with a famous basketball player, and they were talking about, it was just one person. He was talking about, I was like, what would you do about this, about, playing this team? He said, I would do all sorts of stuff. I would know what salaries the guys would make, what their contract situations were. And if one guy got a big salary, a big contract, and the other guy's fighting for a contract, we would shut down the other guy and make him feel like, I got to score, I need this contract. So it's all this sort of like game beneath the game type stuff. And what do we know LeBron wants, Nick? He wants that MVP. He wants it. You know he wants it. You know he stays in games when he knows he gets a triple-double. He wants it bad. So if I was Spoelstra, I'd say, you know what? 0 for LeBron. 0. Triple, whatever we got to do. Triple cover, whatever it is. 0.
We'll lose the game,
and
but
see if
0
that can
for
mess
LeBron.
with the Lakers' chemistry a little bit.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.